Hey guys, it's Blaze back here with another video. I know I've been gone for a while. I haven't uploaded like deck profile or actual video in like 3 years. I've uploaded some like game clips, but yeah, I haven't been in the game for like 3 years really, like building decks or anything like that, because COVID and everything, and I was trying to focus up on school. But now I'm graduated, so there's that. So now I have more time for this, and I'll be going to college soon, but I have like some time off, so I'm gonna start working. I'll get more money for cards, yeah. So, and saving up. So yeah, there's that. Um, also sorry if the camera's a little shaky sometimes. I don't have like actual like tripod setup. It's like a weird wire thing, but yeah, I might get one eventually if I decide to do this like actually, but for now we'll be fine with this. So yeah, I've had Cyber Dragons as a deck for like 8 years or something like that. Like my first time playing was like with the first structure deck, like the one with Nova. Um, so yeah, that was like my first like actual deck, because I played like a goat deck, like with like just random stuff thrown in with like high attack for like level fours and stuff like that for a while. Well, we didn't play like actual like playing decks in middle school until like I'd say like seventh grade, where we actually like started building archetypes and things like that. But yeah, um, so uh, I bought three of the new Cyber Dragon structure deck that came out a little bit ago, and then I built Cyber Dragons. But then like Albaz Strike came out, and I bought three of those things. Those things were sheesh. Those were overpowered. I bought three of those, and then I built the deck separately. I built an Albaz deck, like pure branded, no Despia, just literally branded. And I was gonna play that at the locals, but that deck sucked. It was like the board was just Mirror Jade and whatever. But I wanted to play it just to like learn like branded and things like that. I know it's my first locals in a while, and I had like no actual playable decks yet. But I will have I will have future decks coming out as well. I'm currently like refixing, or whatever the word would be for that. Heroes. I have a zombie deck. Is the zombie deck. I changed the deck completely. It's no longer like a danger rank 8 zombies. It's like actual playable zombies after Dimension Force. Yes, sir. It's actually playable now. Until Scythe gets banned, that gonna go crazy. And even after it gets banned, you're gonna have more space to play wherever you want in the extra deck and main deck. So that's crazy. So that should be coming out next week after I get the rest of the cards from TCG Player. Um, I also have the Hero deck, which does not come out for a while until that reprint set comes out. In which I'm also gonna probably build Predaplant branded. I'm not so sure about that yet, but it might happen. And then also I'm updating Lyralist, because yeah, I was around for Lyralist Tri Brigade at its peak. So, and I was like an OG Lyralist player. I was like playing that when it came out. I was so hyped when I found out about Tri Brigade, and it became like a viable deck. Hopefully it's still like not. Hopefully it's still good, because before it was not good. Like the original Lyralist, that was not consistent at all. But it was fun. But now it's gonna be even more fun, you know. Um, so look to those decks coming out if you want to see them. My versions of them. Drop a subscription or subscribe. Like, comment for the algorithm. See if I become a full-time YouTuber. Probably not, but let's see. So I for the locals. Shout out to Squiggy's Dugout. That's where it was. So I went 4-1. Game one was against Flandres. So obviously I had no clue what they did because I haven't been playing the game. I downloaded Master Duel like when it came out, but I haven't played. I only played it for like a week because I was trying to focus up on school. And then also Master Duel was like, that thing is slow. Like, I like playing like combo decks like this, and yeah, I lost my patience with that. So yeah. So Flandres, I had no clue what they did going into it. Um, Turns out they're like, oh, I knew they were meta, But I didn't know it was like that. Like goddamn, they went in. Like game one was, I think I opened full combo, but they had like two. I was like Book of Moon. They had two Book of Moon and their trap. Um, I went full combo. I summoned. I had the two Chimera attack because they had things on their board, so I had to, if I wanted to OTK that turn, I had to go into both, and that was, I was so like shocked to get Book of Moon. But yeah, flip both of them face down. Then I lost the next turn because he like extended even further than he had on his board already, and I drew for my turn, and I knew I couldn't be able to play, so I just conceded and went to game two. I won game two. I OTK'd. I stopped him with Imperm Ash his turn, and then no, it was just Imperm because Ash. I didn't know that like Florindries they chain block, and that was crazy, bro. So I just impermed him, and I guess he couldn't full combo. I don't even know what the full combo is though. But I after that game, that duel, I like try to like know the weaknesses, but I still like have no clue what the deck does. Well, I know what they do, but like I don't know their like end board, like god board, I guess. Um, but I found some nice like side deck options for them. Especially with branded, it makes the side deck option like searchable basically. Um, so this isn't like the exact profile from the locals, but it's like it's better. So I don't want to hold out on y'all. You know, why would I show you the worst version that I won with? Well, not won, got second place with, when I can show you a better version. You know? Yeah. So that was then game three. I didn't open well, and he opened like, great, I think, and like completely interrupted my play. So he won game three as well. That was my only loss. Then game two was against Blue Eyes Dragon Link, I think, or Pure Blue Eyes. I have no clue. I assumed it was Blue Eyes Dragon Link, but it was probably Pure Blue Eyes, to be honest. So game one, they what did they do? They went first, then they summoned the Sage, I think, and I ashed them. No, I impermed them, and then I OTK'd when I went. So they couldn't play through impermanence, I guess, but yeah, so probably Pure Blue Eyes. But they were playing like the expensive like hand traps. I was like, what? They had the $30 ash blossoms and stuff like that. Like, so why didn't you build an actual deck? So yeah. Game two. Game two. I got full combo. One in for two game, and I got Mirror Force. I was like, huh? Book of Moon and Mirror Force in one tournament? Yeah, I was like, wait, we're in 2005 Yu-Gi-Oh now. But yeah, then I won anyways. I think the following turn I albazed and then took. No, I albazed and went into Mirror Jade because they went to alternative. So Blue Eyes alternative. So I went Twin Blue Eyes, whatever it's called, the fusion monster. So I went to Mirror Jade and attacked for game. I think no, Mirror Jade and there was something else. I forgot what else, but I was able to win that round. Then round three was against Crusadia OTK. So it was like a grind game. That two OTK decks grinding. Wow. Obviously I won the grind game, but yeah. So game one was, I don't think I OTK. No, game one. I won game one, but I don't remember how. Yeah, I don't remember how. I think he went the Equimax, then I have no idea. Oh, and then game three, he conceded because he thought I had full combo. I don't think I did, but we don't say no. Actually, I did. Yeah, I did, but I didn't think I did at the time. But when I like thought about it again, I did. I don't remember. I think I did though, but I don't. He could have played it anyways. He had 2 cards in hand at the end of it, and I set up Infinity, and I don't think he would have been able to play through it anyway. So yeah. And then game 4 was against one of my OG decks, Lureless. The Lureless Tri-Brigade, obviously, because I was the only maniac to ever play pure Lureless. And I won that, obviously. I still have no idea how the Tri-Brigade things work, but I'm gonna learn. So Charade almost messed me up, but I OTK'd game 1. I OTK'd, and then game 2, they like annihilated me game 2, and then game 3, I think they bricked or something because they Turquoise Warbler and summoned, I think, well, the Turquoise Warbler did not affect Veiler, so they couldn't summon. And then I guess they had nothing else to go into. And then, yeah, and they lost the game. I think I didn't OTK that game, but they lost in overall. Yeah, and then game 5, I got a bye because there was no other opponent, so he gave me I got the bye to get second place. I don't think anyone else would have gotten second place anyways, even if I did have an opponent and lost, because everyone else was like already like 2-2 or something like that. And first place went undefeated with the Flanders player I lost to. But yeah, I ranted for too long, so let's get into the deck profile already. So we play the 3 Cyber Dragon. I'm debating cutting. I was debating cutting it to 2, but if you to like make it a pure like fusion build, but if you did that, you're like completely susceptible to D barrier, and then you just lose. Because then they set up, and you have nothing, and yeah. So I decided to leave it with the infinities, and yeah. So I kept some infinity package, but I did take out the Galaxy Warrior from Cyber Dragon, unfortunately, because I had to make space. It's a 42 card main deck, and I run 3 core, the Searcher of the deck. Sorry about the shaking again. It's just mandatory no matter what. And then 2 Hearse. He's actually pretty nice if you don't open core or any other like stuff you need, like branded or anything like that. I don't know why he shakes so much, but yeah. Then the 1 Naxter, I did wish I played 2, but I don't want to go above 42 cards, and I can't find anything else to take out right now. So I'll have to play test some more and see what works and what doesn't, and what I would be able to change if I want to. And then for the OTK card, Cyberdark Chimera for the Cyberdark package. Yo, that package is crazy. Like the Albaz stuff, which right here, 2 Fallen of Albaz. The Albaz stuff and Cyberdark is crazy. Crazy. But yeah, and then Spriggan's kit. A lot of people who like splash Albaz don't like play Aluber and like the Despia stuff, but when I built the deck, Alubers were like $10 a piece, so I didn't do that. So yeah, then Kit, he's like, if you don't open the cores or branded fusions, then, and if you open him, he's like a 4th or 5th normal summon card you have, or a special summon if you already have a Mary Jade on the field and it's like the round after or something like that, but he's nice. Then these are gonna be the like tech options, even though they're not. This one isn't really a tech because lots of Cyber Dragon players play him. G Sekiru, he's nice. He's searchable. Yeah. So, oh my god. Then the 1 Gizmek Orochi. Now this is nice. You could send it off of Lubellion, or for Lubellion off of Branded Fusion, and then you have Pop, and yeah. He's also a side out option for one of the side deck cards that I brought in after the Florentines game, but I'll get into that later. And he's real nice because like just you don't really have much removal besides destruction or like overflow or something like that. But yeah, and then also because you don't have much removal, Cyber Eltonin, if he's searchable as well off of Cyber Emergency, which is real nice, because he can't be normal summon. So yeah, if you open Core and Emergency, if they Asher, or if you're going second, and they went like full nuts, excuse me, if they went like the nuts and then they or negated if they didn't Ash the Core, you could search Eltonin if you open Cyber Emergency as well, and then wipe. And I don't know the ruling if you're able to summon him if you even have 0 like light machines, but I think you can't. I think there has to be like a minimum 1 thing to send, but if you know if that's incorrect, let me know in the comments below. And then now, the real spicy attack right here. Right here, real nice. A, B, C. Now look at this, look at this. Light machine. Chimera Tech sends 2 light machines to the graveyard to attack 3 times. If you open 1 and a combo card to go into Chimera Tech, then you can also summon ABC. So it's crazy. I can't believe no one's like played this in Cyber Dragon, but it's nice. I know it's like taking up like a lot of space because 3 cards, but I like because the deck doesn't have much interruption besides Infinity and Overflow. Eltonin and Jizikuru, you can't rely on that a lot because like you either have to search it or like rely on getting the one else, or that's not really a good option. But yeah. Then for the hand traps, I don't play a big hand trap lineup. I just play for monster hand traps, just Ash, and then the Imperms, which I'll show you later. I just play 6 hand traps because I like to build my decks to have like an all gas, no breaks, to like full combo as much as possible and not get too many hand traps in hand. If you really want, you could take out the hand traps even, and you can even pick out the ABC if you don't like the engine, but I really like that. If you want to take out the hand traps, you can, or I mean not take out the hand traps. If you want to add more hand traps, you can, and take out whatever you want. Take out the ABCs to make it 9 hand traps, or take out the Eltonin and Gizmek if you want. But I don't know. I like those cards more. And then for spells, you go into 3 Rhoda basically, and then the 3 machine loop. Yeah, I kept it in for infinity plays and things like that. Yeah, it's too crazy not to. And then the power card, 1 card OTK depending on how much like damage you need, but like Branded Fusion by itself gets you like 8,600 attack, I think. I don't remember the exact amount, but if they have like nothing to defend, it's game right there. And I'll put a separate video for the combos because this video is already too long because I went on that rant in the beginning. But yeah, Branded Fusion crazy. I think they're probably gonna bring it to semi-limited on the next ban list probably, or the ban list after, but they might not because Tier Element and Splite's coming out, and apparently those decks are crazy bonkers. But yeah. Then 1 Cyberload Fusion. This is searchable, so I like it a lot more than what's called Overflow, and also like because of the branded stuff, you're able to use it more because you banish your stuff off of branded, and then you can search it for the following turn, and then yeah, go use the stuff you banished off of like Albion, and then summon whatever you need. Then the one repair plant, because it's repair plant, you don't need multiple. Then the Cyberdog Realm, this is one of the cards that enables the like OTKs and putting a lot of damage on the board. So Core and Branded Fusion is a 2.5 card OTK. Like it puts over like over 12,000 damage on board. And it's 0.5 because of Chimera. I forgot to tell you that earlier. But Chimera, you have to discard a spell. I wish it was any card, but a spell, which is why you play specifically Impermanence of the hand traps. Because, well, it does have to be a spell, it could be a spell trap, but that's why you play Impermanence of all the hand traps, because you could discard it off of Chimera to go into super combo. I call that super combo and full combo are like different things to me, because like the core branded and the whatever spell trap you have is like super combo. It's like overdoing it, but if you know your opponent doesn't have anything to stop you, then I would go into that. And then the one power bond to search off of the Cyberdark. And then the budget chalice, budget droplet, because I'm not paying $50 for one card, you know? And then one Called by the Grave, because Called by the Grave. And then for the traps, the 3 Impermanence, like I just said. And then the 1 Cybernetic Overflow. So yeah, that's the main deck. Overflow is nice. Honestly, Overflow, I might bump it up to 2. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Overflow is such a nice card, bro. But you don't really need to. That's why I kept that 1. But if you want to, you can put it up to 2, in my opinion. I wouldn't do 3. That's like way too much. 3 is not necessary at all. But 2 is debatable. Yeah. So that's it for the main deck. I'll go into the I guess the side deck first. The side deck, I played 3 Nibiru for, I guess, a rogue combo, whatever. Yeah, 3 Nibiru. We kind of lose a lot hard to Nibiru as well. So that's also another reason to play the ABC engine, because Nibiru hurts a lot. And if you get hit with Nibiru, there's not much recovery you can do like when that happens. So yeah, that like ABC Dragon helps so much because you actually have some presence at least, and you don't just completely lose to Nibiru. And then now the spice right here. This is why I think, I don't remember if Sword Soul gets hurt by this, but I think it does. But Flaundries definitely does. Zombie World. You could send Banshee off of Branded Fusion to go into Lubellion, and then activate Zombie World with Banshee. Then what do Flaundries say? Scoop. Yeah, that Flaundries player hurt me. So yeah. And it could go like some road decks lose to Zombie World too. So it's still playing 3. Branded lets you just play 1 and Banshee. So that's real nice. Sometimes it could hurt you, but at the end of the turn, that's when you activate Zombie World. So you send Banshee off of for Lubellion to summon them, and then at the end of the turn, if you did an OTK, that's when you would activate Zombie World, and then during their turn, they would either completely lose, or they either scoop, or they just pass. And then that's when like you would get hurt by it too, but not all of your plays are hurt by it. You could like make some plays with it, but yeah, like you play it against decks that will just like auto scoop when they see it. So yeah. And then the 3 Dark Ruler no more when you like are literally against like a super combo deck. Like they have their own super combo. So it's like a break my board deck. When you go against break my board decks, you dark ruler, so you could actually like play the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? And then yeah. That's why I like going second decks, because you let your opponent play their game, and even if they are playing, you're not allowed to play the game decks. You're able to dark ruler and then play the game, and then tell them, you know, the words. And then 3 Cosmic Cyclone, because we don't like back row, and I would not play Twin Twisters in like this deck specifically, because you don't have a lot of hand advantage, card advantage. So the starting one for Twin Twisters is not really the best idea, because you need like a lot of the cards in your hand to like fully go off, to like bait ashes and imperms and things like that, and then fully go off. But yeah, honestly, I was thinking of playing Mystical Space Typhoon, but because Cyclone loses in time. Like if you go to game 3, I don't want to lose in time because of Cyclone. And the only decks that really like do anything with their things in the grave, like their back row in the grave, is Eldritch. I mean, yeah, is Eldritch. So like, I don't know. It's a hard dilemma with the back row, and also you play the one red reboot. Then the 3D barrier. So, this is the reason why I kept the Infinity package in here, the like Infinities, because of D-barrier. If they D-barrier after Branded Fusion, then, you're kind of screwed if they do it like right after Branded Fusion, but, if they do it knowing that you're a Branded Fusion deck, then you could go into Infinity instead and play. Now I'll show you the extra deck. So we only play 2 links. First is Almirage for like Hertz and Core. And then the Cyber Dragon Seeger when you go into Infinity, or you go into like a fusion play without Branded Fusion. Excuse me. And then we only play the 1 Infinity and 1 Nova. Because like the extra deck space is tight, especially after adding the ABC busters, but yeah. And then the 1 could still play these because like I couldn't find space for 2 Infinity, so and 2 Nova, so I just decided to put it to 1, so we play these. So you could go Infinity and play these in 1 turn, instead of just Infinity, because you really don't want to completely lose under D barrier, you know. Then for the Cyber Dragon fusions, I play 1 Mega Fleet and 1 Fortress. I sadly don't play the Twin because I couldn't, like Cyber Twin Dragon, because I couldn't find out. Oh, sorry for shaking. I don't play the Cyber Twin Dragon because I couldn't find enough space. What you probably should cut Constellar Pleiades for it, but like I like Pleiades for going into the Infinity and Pleiades when you're forced to go first, because they know you're playing Cyber Dragon, and going first and then setting up your full combo, but it doesn't do anything because you're an OTK deck. So the only thing that would do anything if you use Branded Fusion going first is the Mirror Jade and the ABC. So you could go into Mirror Jade ABC or Constellar and Infinity. So yeah, you kind of like lose a little bit going first, but you could consistently set up at least 1 interruption, but usually 2 interruptions, depending on which line of play you're gonna do. Then I play the 2 Chimeric Rampage. You have to play 2. Like 1 of the combo, like the super combo summons both, and you need 1 for like recovery plays when you don't OTK, like, and you don't use super combo. And I'll make a separate video for the combos, because there's quite a few you could do, and I'll show you like the ABC combos if you open with 1, which opening 1 lets you go into like like half super combo. Like after there's like branded fusion is a one card OTK, and branded fusion and an ABC card like A, B, or C, is like basically uh, half super OTK because you get an extra 3K over to like 8600, so it like almost guarantees the win. And then the two ABC Dragon Buster, because like when they're banished, they're able to, when he's summoned, you're able to bring back the banished ones. Usually you don't go into him. I'll tell you like show you during the combo, but usually like leave the stuff in the graveyard. Hopefully they don't call it by the grave the stuff, but you leave it there, and then if they somehow break your board or like stop you from OTKing with super combo, you go into Buster, and then you have at least one interruption to play with. Now for the branded stuff, you play the 2 Albion. You have to play the 2 Albion. One to send off a Mirror Jade at least, and one to like use to summon, you know. And then the 1 Rebellion and 1 Mirror Jade. Yeah, that's like standard for like branded package stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking around and watching the deck profile. If you made it this far, comment Blaze W or Blaze 2, one of the two. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see like different renditions of the deck. I could show you like the $60 budget, like super budget version. Like this deck is already like basically budget, but I can show you like the $60 version with just the structure decks if you want. Let me know in the comments. I could show you just pure Cyber Dragon. I could show you the pure branded deck if you really want, but that's like garbage. But let me know in the comments. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. It should come out either tomorrow or in 2 days for the combo video. Alright guys, peace.